Up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and we are back with some more Clicker Heroes. A little late again, still moseying along. I think Ruby wise, we're hanging in there. We still got our merc going, level 18. Not bad, not bad. This is today. We're actually gonna keep risking it. The only way we're gonna get out of this whole merc thing is just doing what I used to do and just randomly sending mercs on really long quests, even though it's inefficient and they're probably not gonna make it. But I'm here for it. We got the last couple presents here to open as well, which we guess we can do at a higher zone. Doesn't matter, there's not many of them. I don't really care to even look at those. You can see everything's not active because I've been just idle. I still can't afford the next level rose, and what we can do real quick too, just to see, make sure we don't all of a sudden get a surge of money. Yeah, we're still a decent bit off from getting rose. It's just a grind, guys, it really is. Not really much we can do. We're going to not go to settings, we're going to, what am I doing? We're going to ascend and kind of get a move on here. I know this video is out late. I'm actually recording this very, very late, so some of the clan info stuff will definitely be off. Even some of the members in the clan, I'm pretty sure all the spots are full now, but they weren't at the time of taking all the info, so I won't be like adding the couple new members, even though they'll just kind of make it a next week. It kind of gives them more time to move up zones like a normal person would get anyways, rather than kind of forcing them to try to move up faster. Actually, we don't even need that there because it's not going to matter, but we're going to get a quick save in. Moving on over to calc and, you know, do its stuff. A couple people ask what I'm doing when I do this, and I feel like I answer this every now and then, but I have a calculator that you can, you know, on my Discord we have it. If you want, you know, you can get it there, but basically you just copy your save, you paste it in. Generally speaking, I would really suggest typing in all the changes to your ancients, just because it can mess things up, and it definitely has to people. What am I doing? I import it, and then I just check that everything imported right, which I, at the very least, need to do, and you need to keep a backup of each save. I would actually keep a couple backups of your progression, but we should land on 1.19 E34 356. Boom, right there. And then I check out the other ones as well. And that's all I'm doing when I'm doing this part. I'm just kind of checking it, making sure things look good, and we do actually. And I'll normally compare it because we have seen some problems before. Some people had some issues where it's completely ruined saves. So definitely do it. And if it happens when you're in the clans, we do actually kick for that because it becomes like a corrupted save. So even though it's not necessarily your fault, that's the risk of using the import feature. So be very cautious with it. I like to kind of make sure to say that when I start talking about it, because it's very, very important. Let's get a quick save. I think we're going to spend some rubies here, as I am recording this, like I said, a little bit later than we normally would. So put it in the time-lapse calc, see what it shows. And that's what I'm doing here, is I'm throwing it in a calculator that's supposed to kind of calculates the most efficient time lapses and, you know, where you'd be and how many, you know, how big of a time lapse to do. So like right now I have to do 2 of the massive time lapses, which is going to cut into the rubies, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I mean, if our dudes stay alive, we can make almost all that 50 back, actually. I think we'll make like 42. I think we have 7 on one and like 35 on another, or 34 and 35, so roughly 40 rubies nonetheless. We'll make back, which is awesome. That will be huge, but we'll see. And the big time lapses, the game takes a minute to calculate everything and go through. So yeah, we're down on rubies, obviously. We do that, though. I do that, we'll do that. And then I like to move them over before I deal with this, because sometimes you'll forget. And look at that. Did we get the higher end? 35 and 7. So yeah, a decent bit of them left, and there goes one merc. Bound to happen. Sure, we'll send you out on that. Send you out on that. And we're really hoping for longer rubies for one of these guys. Level you. Yeah, you're fine. And then, oh, look at that. Perfect. That's not, I mean, I would have rather 2 days, but although the 1 day is a little safer, I'm okay with that. And we have to do another week, basically. So, yeah, that's not too bad. If we can do this, then we'll get half of these back. And I'm actually feeling alright about that. This week we might get away really cheap on rubies, because I just don't click fish. I'm really bad about it. I know I said I was going to. I think last episode I was going to click throughout the week, and I've clicked like no fish. So, I can't do the fish thing. I've been playing the game for too long to be sitting here clicking fish. Way too long. And I think it's Sophia for 48 hours, right? Sophia 48. Yeah, I want to kind of do this real efficient, because next week I think I'm going to do it relatively not efficient. Look at that, 24 rubies, so almost half of it back. and a new merc coming in. The 4-hour, I want a 2-day one. I really do. I'm gonna push for a 2-day one on him, and I'm gonna regret it here in a minute when we don't get it. Yeah. I don't want to really send out anything else other than that. So we are gonna lose some rubies here, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Let's do the 2-day, 30 rubies. So if we lose, man, if we get him on a good quest, I'm gonna do another one. If not, I think we'll hold it there. But it's a 24-hour next one. If I can get him on a 24-hour quest, I think I'll go for it. I think that's gonna be the variable in this. If we can get them on a quest if we want, we'll go for it. So let's see. We got our 1 ruby back. Nothing there, and that new merc has failed us. Great. I'll send you out on that. Sure, just go out on a long one. An 8-hour. I'm gonna take the 8-hour just to not risk it, and I think we will do a time lapse. Cool. I'm glad I did that. If you look, it's 20 rubies, and we're getting half to possibly 1 more back. I'm gonna do it. Should I do it? Probably not. I probably should be a little conservative there, but I'm doing it. That gets me to the point where I can kind of just let the game kind of chill and do its thing here. Get all these active now. We go active. We don't need to be idle anymore. Boom. Perfect. Oh, do that too. Nice. So, I mean, worth is, it's hard to weigh that, whether it was worth or not, but I wouldn't say it's bad. You're kind of getting a higher level now, right? 9. Yeah, I really don't want to just waste you on things. Yeah, we can send you another one in 2 hours. What level are you? 21. I almost don't even want to send it on one of these. I kind of want to value it. Oh, I forgot it. That's the 20 merc. Didn't I say Deborah was going to be good merc? Didn't I call out Deborah? Was it Deborah that I called out? I don't know. That's tempting. That's very tempting to just do that, just to cycle it. I won't be able to cycle, which means in 2 hours I can send this one out on one of these. You know, I'm going to cycle. I'm going to just do it. We'll go for it. I might regret that, but I'm okay with it. Do we have one of those? Those are all much bigger than that. Those are small bonuses in comparison. But anyways, let's move on over. Alright, so for the comments of the days and how this works for anyone wondering, all you gotta do is drop hashtag comment of the day before your comment and, you know, ask a question or whatever, and we'll discuss it. It can be some weird topic, it can be, you know, some personal question, as long as it's not too personal, you know, might get featured, or kind of about the game, whatever, you know, whatever kind of question you want. But popping on in, we got little boy Lando coming in with hashtag comment of the day. How much do you play Click Heroes 2, and how often do you log in? So I used to log in all the time, every day, check it multiple times a day. Nowadays, on an old save like this, you really don't need to get on. Like, other than fighting the clan boss, which I do miss every now and then again on this account, just because of how little I have to play this game. I set this up. I get everything energized as far as my abilities go, because they last for so long, and I don't have to touch this for another probably 3 days. It'll probably be before I really kind of get through this, maybe a little less, but roughly 3 days. So like, I don't have to touch it. It'll go for like a long time on its own, on an old save, which is why we'll probably be, you know, starting over at some point, and doing like a season 2 type thing. Just because I kind of want a fresh look at the game, you know, play through it, show you guys kind of how to get through it. But, you know, for that, I'll, you know, play definitely more often. So that's that. Next, we got Julian coming in with, in Click Heroes, if you use your ability for 100 gold and then use the ability for golden tabs, does the 100 gold per monster? Yes, yeah, that'll stack. So basically everything, these two will stack. Metal detector and golden clicks will stack. Sadly, the metal detector, it does so little compared to what you actually think it does. It's definitely one of the more pointless abilities. It's nice for leveling up, but at this point in the game, it doesn't even really help me all that much. Like, you won't really see much of a gold difference. I could do a run and not use this and get to like the same zone as if I were using this, or if I were using that, if I was using it versus not using it. Earlier on, it's definitely a lot more helpful, but it's one of the more useless abilities though, for sure. But they do stack. The other one just does so much more for you. Next, we got Jesse coming in with, how do you stay so motivated to YouTube? Because I recently started a channel, and it's insanely demotivating. And I would stream for like 3 hours with only 1 viewer. and then it would hurt your throat. So, dude, YouTube's a little rough. Streaming's rough as well. Biggest things, and it's hard to say this, but don't look at the numbers. Don't look at your views. Don't worry about it. Obviously, see if people commented, respond if they did, but just upload. You know, tell your friends you're, you know, doing some videos. They'll start watching. It'll get some traction on YouTube. A couple people might start finding your videos. I remember the first time I would get like 5 views on a video. It was the best feeling, and the length of time I sat like at the 30 view mark average per video was a really long time. Like, it's a slow grind. Things slowly go up. You just got to keep going, man. I mean, I do YouTube, you know, more for fun than anything else. Obviously, you know, if I can grow the channel, great, I would love to, but it's mainly for fun. Just, you can't look at the numbers. Streaming, it's going to be, in a way, it's a little more, I don't know, I wouldn't say more difficult, because YouTube's pretty difficult too. It's definitely easier to jump into streaming, obviously, if you have some base already, but I don't know, it's hard. There's so many people trying to stream nowadays. I mean, obviously YouTube too, but if you get into like a little niche on YouTube, you can definitely pull in a range of people, and you know, it depends on what you're uploading. If you're trying to hop on the Fortnite train still or something, you're not gonna get views. I'm gonna be honest. The chances of you getting views are gonna be so slim. You know, you gotta find your game, and just kind of stick with it. I mean, definitely spread your wings, play different games, and you know, if you like Fortnite, play it, but just know you're competing with a big world. You know, Clicker Heroes, I would say a lot of my growth began with Clicker Heroes for sure. I mean, a couple other idle games I've done a lot throughout the time as well, but Clicker Heroes did a lot of my beginning growth, and you know, now even then I was stuck in the idle genre for so long. Just now, recently, I've been able to really kind of branch off idle games and still get an okay in quotations views in compared to ratio wise to my other videos that, you know, are idle games. You know, I've been uploading Spore, which is doing all right. I mean, it's less views than a lot of my idle videos, but it's branching out. I mean, I'm on to Idle Heroes now, which isn't an idle game at all, really, and that's doing good. It's like, it's hard to branch out. Like, so you don't necessarily want to get stuck in a niche of videos, but you gotta find your videos. Like, you gotta find the game that's gonna kind of grow traction if that's what you want. But dude, just do it for fun, man. You know, if things happen, great, but don't stress over it, and realistically, don't look at the numbers and get sad that you're not getting views. Like, you just gotta go. You know, again, friends are a great way to do it. Make videos your friends, make videos you would want to watch, and share them to your friends. Your friends will watch them, and you got a couple viewers there, and then again, just those couple views will really help. But good luck, man. Good luck. It's definitely a grind, but I wish you luck. Next, we got the Jazzy Gamer. Again, Jazzy making an appearance like every week. I'm actually curious how many times Jazzy's been on this. I'm pretty sure Jazzy has been on this more than anyone else for comments of the day, which is kind of impressive. But coming in with, have you ever played VR, and what are your opinions on it? So, short answer, no. I've never really messed around with VR. Nothing on the newer side. Some of the earlier versions of VR, which still weren't very good, I've played with, but I haven't played any of the newer stuff that's a lot better. So, I really can't give a fair opinion on that. Alright, and lastly, we got all the clan info to shoot through. We got Llama Nation, where we've got Crane moving up about 250 zones, Sim going up 10k, congrats, nice man, good progress. Moving up 2400. A couple new members coming in here. We got Big Brain coming in at 9k, Father coming in at 8k, Acorn coming in at 6k, and then it shows us an open spot. I believe that's filled. I think a lot of the spots are filled now, but that's definitely filled. Llama Nation 2, there might be 2 openings still. I'm not sure if he's filled those. I don't even know if he's posted them. I'm gonna have to check with Rubies, or you know, if they're not, and see what's up there. But he may have filled them like instantly, which I may have just missed the post. But again, all the info is going to be in the Discord. So if you ever want to know about an opening, we always post it in the clan info section of the Discord. The officer will post the spot, and if it ever says it's full, you can always ping the officer and ask him if it's actually full, and tell them the room they're post if it is, because sometimes it's just a request waiting that they have to decline, and you might be able to get in. But we got Llama Nation 2 with Photon moving up 2200 zones, VRS going up 12k, breaking that 300k mark. Congrats to you, my dude. And Narib, no, he's not moving. A couple not moves here actually, so definitely at least a spot opening. Unless he's moved Ghost. Ghost will probably be kicked because he's not up there in zones yet. He's at a pretty easy spot to move. But he may have moved by now. Kronk welcome in at 5k. And then Goku moving up only 56. Ooh, what happened there? What happened there, my dude? 56 zones. It's crazy. That's less than an ascension. Maybe you transcended. Maybe you like pushed 56 more zones since the info was taken and you transcended. I don't know. I don't know if there's supposed to be a transcendence at that point, but maybe that's what happened. Who knows? Lamination 3. We've got our boy Toasty moving up 28k, which may be his final zones moving up. That might be his final transcendence or ascension, I believe. That is the goal because he has to transcend it. I'm pretty sure he's not going to currently. We got Hungman moving up 3,700, breaking that 300k as well. Congrats. Nick going up 2,100 zones, or 21,000 zones, sorry. Master moving up 103k thousand zones. Obviously breaking that 100k mark and getting pretty close to 200k. Neon with the 82k jump, breaking that 100k as well. Massive jumps there. Congrats, guys. Fox moving up 700. Cheesy Boy, welcome in at 3,100, and Crowbars, welcome in at 2,300. Llama Empire, we got FG, still in the clan. Oh, I think we were holding him for a little bit to help with the boss, I believe is what we kind of did there. So we're kind of letting him chill. I don't know if he's in the Discord. I gotta get him his rank set if he is. FG, if you still watch this, man, let me know. I've spent forever since I've talked to you. I don't even know if you're still on the Discord, but I'd like to get you your rank if you are. But I think we're keeping him just a little bit longer because he's the only one that can actually take down the boss, and I don't want to leave it without someone that can take down the boss currently. And then Poison moving up 300 zones, and Souls moving up 600. Last but not least, we got Llama Patronage, where Ninroll is the only one to move. This list will be updated. If you are a Patreon and I haven't messaged you about it and you do play Cookie Heroes, or if you're in a different clan and you want to move to the Patreon clan, let me know. You guys can get in here. You don't have to worry about moving zones and getting kicked. You can just chill in here. You don't even have to play the game. You know, until these spots are full, I'm fine with you not even playing the game and just chilling in here. If someone else wants to join another Patreon and you're not playing, obviously, I'll message you and see if you're cool leaving. But willing to kind of fill you guys all up in here. And then we can pull up the graph real quick, kind of peek at it. I don't think anything too crazy. It's pretty expected. Just Lamination 3 kind of doing a lot there. That's pretty much everything. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please take a second, smack that like button. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.